Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. The moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Here's the pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's gone just 2 for 13. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Davies has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Dietrich is over, and he puts it away for the first down. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch. A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Previous history with German Marquez. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Kane at third with 2 away. Popped him up. Suarez is there. And the inning is over. Brewers come up empty. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia has it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. High and deep to left center field. Winker racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Jesus Aguilar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Travis Shaw.
At the plate, Travis Shaw will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Popped him up. Dietrich waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now that's popped up. Oh, he snares it.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Down and away, ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The left fielder,
hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Jesse Winker lifted the other way down the left field line, and no one will track it down. Marquez over at second. Senzel on at first with two down. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The set and the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And another foul ball. Two down, runners at first and second. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Iglesias now at short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Onto the grill deck and gone. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. His first home run of the season 2-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
No balls and a strike to count. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Iglesias is up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scooter Gennett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Derek Dietrich.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
No strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Yasmani.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Grandal, a Cuban-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side and right into the shift. Iglesias is there, and there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Yanked fouled off to the right. Aguilar at second with 2 down. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Iglesias to his left. He's there. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Alex Wilson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The next 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. There's one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Wilson is currently second among National League relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
3-1 to him now. Weekly hit to third. To his right, Moustakas. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is looked at for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's a ball.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Natty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He enters play here at 288, still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. Count now, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Line toward the alley and left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard to the right. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of. Jacob Barnes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
Stepping into the box, Herman Marquez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati. Nick Senzel. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 out, nobody on. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Ready with another 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Senzel, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running. Got him swinging. The throw. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off in the. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Right there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Puig moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar.
First baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Fly ball out to right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Alex Claudio will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped to 3rd. In time to 1st, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw will start it out here from Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. First pitch on its way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution.
And he rips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lorenzo Cain, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers. Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Standing in, Jose Iglesias. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
To the bag, and the runner back. Puig aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Tucker Barnhart. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's just 1 for 6. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Scott Schebler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 43, Scott Schebler.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Look out, 2-0 now.
2-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And a dive, but he's back. Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Let's go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Amir Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
For Cincinnati.
Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. From the stretch. And he takes ball one. This is in the air out to right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. There's the look at the final line for the Red starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Puig is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Third baseman, Mike.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
0-1 the count. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with two strikes right here?
Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on.
This looks like one of those days. Yeah, but there was a saying going around the dugout right now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Jose Peraza is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Brewers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Alex Wilson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Herman Marquez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.